Ah, Revenge of the Sith. The lightsaber duels. The heartbreak. The memes. And of course, the video games. Back in 2005, Lucasfilm didn't just give us a movie, they gave us a variety of tie in video games across every console and handheld imaginable. Some were amazing, some were not. Today, we're diving into every game tied to Revenge of the Sith, the good, the bad, and the very obscure. Let's start with the big one, shall we? Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Developed by The Collective, this was the official movie game. In the early 2000s, official tie-in games for movies were super popular, and honestly, I kinda really missed them. I always found it weird when some of them would use actual movie scenes as cutscenes, and Revenge of the Sith was one of them. This game was a third-person hack and slash that played better on co-op. It let you play as both Anakin and Obi-Wan across the major beats of the film. The combat was flashy, the force powers were beefy, and the final duel was actually pretty epic. Plus, you could even unlock an alternate ending.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
Don't try it!
You think Revenge of the Sith already had an evil ending? Well, guess again. In this alternate ending timeline, Anakin straight up kills Palpatine and becomes Emperor himself. Now that's a classic.
No, the galaxy belongs to me.
Now remember, this was 2005, so of course we got handheld ports. The Game Boy Advance version was a completely different game, a side-scrolling beat-em-up style. That was actually pretty fun. Meanwhile, the Nintendo DS version tried to go 3D, and much like a lot of those other DS games, it failed. But wait, there's more. Did I mention this was 2005? Because Lucasfilm didn't just stop at handhelds. Oh boy, let's talk mobile games. Now, for those of you who are in the younger audience, mobile games back in the day were something else. On a flip phone, you had to hit the different buttons and everything. It was a mess, but hey, it's all we had. There were Java phone games like Revenge of the Sith, the mobile game, which looked like an old school arcade platformer. Actually, not horrible given the situation. And let's not forget the craziest of mobile games, Grievous Getaway, where you played as Obi-Wan riding Boga on the planet Utapau trying to chase down General Grievous. The pinnacle of 2005 mobile gaming. Now, you can't talk Episode 3 tie-ins without mentioning LEGO Star Wars the video game. The original, that is. Released before the movie hit theaters, it covered the entire prequel trilogy, including all of Episode 3. This game basically launched an entire LEGO video game empire. It was silly, addictive, and let you hit Count Dooku into a pile of bricks. Who wouldn't want to play that? Using Dex's Diner as a main hub to buy characters, select missions, check out your collectibles, and just mess around really takes me back. I'm going to be honest with you and say that this is the most iconic of all the games on this list. And we still have a banger coming up. I have tons of memories growing up with this game. And playing the Mustafar duel on co-op where Obi-Wan and Anakin would actually have to work together before dueling each other, amazing. And when you beat the game, you unlock the mystery door in the diner, which let you play a little teaser of what was to come with the original trilogy in LEGO form. I have so much nostalgia for this game alone. So this next one is technically not a direct tie-in, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 released just a few months later and featured tons of Revenge of the Sith content. Like maps from Mustafar and Utapau, heroes like Anakin and Obi-Wan, and that Order 66 campaign with the clones. Although I much prefer the new canon story for the clones in Order 66, with their neurochips and all. Oh yeah, and that whole campaign was narrated by Temuera Morrison himself.
An expert on the inner workings of Kamino, was a young bounty hunter named Boba Fett.
Battlefront 2 was a fantastic Star Wars game. Some may even say the best. Unfortunately, we never saw a third installment, and ironically, a decade or so later, we got the new Battlefronts 1 and 2, and yet again, no third installment, just as things were getting good. Somehow that title is just cursed to make it to a third game. The OG Battlefront 2 still holds up to this day, too. It's sort of a random go-to for me when having some people over. Galactic Conquest rules. So, there you have it, the Revenge of the Sith video game lineup. From surprisingly good console games to forgotten mobile ports, to LEGO epicness, Episode 3 might have the strongest gaming lineup of any Star Wars film. And if you grew up playing these like I did, you were living in a golden age. Let me know in the comments, which Revenge of the Sith game did you play the most? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive or live stream from a galaxy far, far away. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you on the HoloNet.